Hey, what's up guys? How's everybody doing today? So, Netflix just put out this little movie called Naked, and god damn it, why do I do this to myself? I don't know if you can tell by what I just said, but it's not good. But don't get me wrong, it wasn't so terribly bad that like after the movie it was over, like I didn't want to just punch cute kittens for 10 minutes straight. However, I really did just want to find them and just flick their ears really aggressively. Essentially, the plot of the movie, it's basically a discount Groundhog's Day, except it's not nearly as funny, nor is it as engaging. Essentially, Marlon Wayans keeps waking up naked in a hotel elevator, and he essentially has to try and get to the church and get married and get all this other shit figured out by the end of that hour, otherwise he's gonna be stuck in a time loop forever. So he constantly has to decathlon over to the church over and over again, and you see all the pitfalls that happen, and that's basically the movie. Now, as much of a ripoff as the movie's story was, I actually did laugh a few times. Somewhere in there was actually a good movie, I feel like, because there were some cool ideas that they maybe could have expanded on, but they kind of didn't. Like, as ridiculous as the whole fucking movie is, I actually did enjoy bits and pieces of it. And I'll say this, I did actually like the editing of the movie, because it was edited in such a way that it was very, very similar to Edge of Tomorrow. And if you have not seen Edge of Tomorrow, go fucking track that down and watch it, because it's one of the better sci-fi movies that have come out in the past few years. But at no point did the editing confuse you. Like, you understood when he was stuck in a certain predicament over and over again where he like struggled for like 5 or 6 tries, and then later on in the movie it kind of like skips over all that like little shit that you already know that he mastered, so it actually keeps you up to date fairly well on what he's accomplished so far and, you know, trying to get over to the church. So it's like I said, there was a good movie in there somewhere, but they just fucked it up. And I know Marlon Wayans doesn't have the best reputation in the comedy world, but I love Scary Movie 1 and 2, and all the other ones were totally shitty after that. And all the crappy sequels were ones that he had no part in, so I know this dude's got some cool ideas. But they have Regina Hall in the movie, and she's a comedic actress, and there was none of that. She plays his wife-to-be, and literally 95% of her acting is meant to be like dramatic, romantic, or what have you. They literally could have gotten anybody to play that part. I'm not saying she doesn't have talent or anything, or that she can't be a dramatic actress, because she does have a couple like really like heartfelt moments in the movie, but overall that's not the kind of part that she excels at. And then you got a bunch of no-name faces that are in the movie, not that it really fucking matters. The guy who does the Allstate commercials with the really deep voices in it, and he does, you know, as well as he possibly could. Brian McKnight is in the movie for no fucking good reason. I did like how they kind of turned it into a kind of like a mystery-ish thing, like midway through the movie, where he was trying to figure out what all happened to him and how he got into that situation. But again, the way it was executed was just totally ridiculous, and it's just like, good lord, it could have been done so much better. But anyway, guys, this movie was good for a few little laughs, but not really much more than that. So based on everything I said, I think I'm gonna give it a 3.8 out of 10. It had a positive message, and you could tell that they tried, but a lot of times it's not always clear why a movie goes to Netflix instead of theaters, but this time it was blatantly clear, because there's no way this movie would have made that much money if it went to theaters. So in other words, if you're really fucking bored, then yeah, why not give it a shot? But other than that, I can't say I recommend the movie. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Have you seen this movie? Have you even heard of it? Hop in the comments. Let me know what's up. Other than that, if you like this review, give me a like, subscribe to all that other bullshit, and I will catch you guys later.